Hey guys, it's OUIJA. How you doing? So for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of my favourite wigs from Lush Wigs. If you don't know who Lush Wigs are, they are one of my absolute all-time favourite wig brands ever. I have quite a lot of wigs from them at this point. I think most of my collection are wigs from Lush Wigs. I do have a video listing all of my favourite affordable wig stores which Lush Wigs is a part of, so I'll leave a link to that in the description below and also a card up in this corner. I think it's this corner. Did I get it right first time? I hope so. But yeah, today we're going to be looking at my favourite wigs from Lush Wigs. It was actually really hard to pick out just a select few. There's quite a few that I'm going to be showing in this video just because I can't pick only 3 favourites. They have too many wigs that I just really love. This being one of them. This is a definite favourite of mine, but we're going to be talking about that in a minute. Before we get started, there goes Mr. Motorcycle again. Thanks for interfering in my video. So before we get started, I do want to say that I am a model for this company. I do get sent some wigs for free to model for Lush Wigs to put on their website and stuff like that, but that is 100% not the reason why I'm saying that they are one of my favourites, not why I'm making this video today. I was a huge fan of Lush Wigs before they probably even knew I existed. I was buying their wigs and then I became a model for them, which I am super happy about because they are genuinely an amazing company, and I just thought I would show you my favourites because I just thought that might make a fun little video. So I have quite a few wigs here. Some of them are discontinued, some of them are new releases, and I don't know if they're going to be new releases for when you are watching this. Maybe you're watching this in the future. Maybe the ones that I show in this video are now discontinued, which would be very sad because there are some very nice wigs here, and it's sad that some of my favourites are wigs that have been discontinued. I don't know, maybe they'll bring them back, maybe they'll come out with new wigs that are better, who knows. I will link all of the wigs listed in this video down in the description below, aside from the ones that are discontinued. Obviously I'm not able to provide a link for those. So the first wig is obviously, like I said, this wig that I'm wearing right now. This one is called Bumble and it's so cute. It's this half and half wig, half black, half caramelly light brown, and I just think it looks so nice. I love this wig so much. This is actually one of the wigs that I wear the most out of my favourites on a more daily basis, not every day, but in my just everyday life this is one of the ones that I wear the most. It's not a super long wig, so it's really easy to manage. This length is it's really easy to wear and it doesn't get uncomfortable. Another reason is it's fairly natural looking. It's not a really out there sort of bright coloured wig. It's kind of natural colours, but it's different. I have had quite a few compliments on this wig when I've been out and about. I don't think most people can usually tell that it's a wig, and I just really love it. I love this style on myself and I love these colours on myself as well. I love this wig so much. I guess one thing that I will say about this wig is at the back, I'm not sure how to describe it really. You know when you have a wig and the actual cap of the wig is a little bit too big for your head size, and just right at the back it sort of bunches up, bunches up a little bit in places because it's not fully stretched out on your head, if that makes sense. It does happen sometimes with some of my wigs, and it is a shame that it happens with this wig, but I still feel comfortable wearing this out and about without the tracks showing, as long as I know that I do have some hair at the back covering anything that might be peeking out, if that makes sense. But honestly, it's not that big of an issue. I just kind of make sure it's as tight as it can be on my head. It's just the tiniest bit too big for my head, but it's not enough to ruin the wig. If you have a bigger head than me, then you'll be fine. So this wig is actually the first one that I ever modelled for Lush Wigs, so it holds a very special place in my heart because of that reason, but also I think it just looks so super nice. This is another one that I've worn quite a few times, obviously because I love it. I feel like it sounds really sad saying that a wig is really special to me, but I wanted to be a model for Lush Wigs for quite a long time. I would buy their wigs. One of my favourite ones that I used to wear was Duckling. I used to love wearing that all the time, and I'd post the pictures to Instagram, and every time I would hope that they would repost me because I really wanted to model for them so badly. And then here we are today, and most of my collection is wigs from them. I'm a very sentimental person. I do feel like this wig doesn't really go with the outfit I'm wearing today. It kind of clashes a little bit. I like to wear more dark looks with this wig. It's this kind of icy light blue at the top, and then at the bottom layers it has this darker blue, and I it's special to me. I love the colours, I love the style. This one also fits my head a little bit better than the other one. Moving on to the next wig. So here is the next wig. This one is called Camisole. I forgot to mention that the last wig was called Sky. So last wig was called Sky, just so you know. So as you can probably tell by this very natural looking hairline, this is a lace front. They do have lace fronts and non-lace fronts on the Lush Wigs website, and I absolutely love this one. The ends and like the curls down here have started to get a little bit ratty, if you can see, because this is another one that I have worn quite a lot of times. Almost every time I go out for like a meal or something, or just some sort of special occasion, this is usually the wig that I go for, just because it looks, I don't know, it feels kind of just really pretty and elegant. I love pairing this with a really nice dress. I think with the right makeup and a nice dress, it looks really classy and elegant, and I absolutely love it. It's pretty comfortable, although I will say, because I've worn it quite a few times and it's getting a bit ratty and tangly in places, it's not as comfortable as it used to be. Obviously with wear, a wig will start to get less comfortable over time, so that's not really like a negative I have with the wig itself. I think this wig just looks so beautiful. I love the colour. I absolutely love this one so much. I mean, I love all of the wigs I'm going to be showing you today because they're obviously my favourites, but you know, I love the curls in this wig. I think the shine on it is lovely. I'm not really sure I have anything negative to say about it. It looks really nice. I love the way the parting looks. I think it's quite natural looking. I love the dark roots. Like, I love this wig enough for it to be my go-to wig for when I go out for nice occasions, when I want to look nice. So obviously I think that says something about how much I like this wig and how nice it is. Got a random piece of hair in my face. But yeah, so that's this wig. So moving on to the next wig. This wig is beautiful, freaking oof. This wig is called Deep Purple, which is a very fitting name because obviously it's deep purple, and the colour in this wig is absolutely stunning. This wig is a little bit more shiny compared to the other wigs that I've shown you, but you can dull that shine down using dry shampoo, baby powder and or fabric softener. I haven't done that personally to this wig. As you can see, this is a long wig with some curls at the bottom and also a full fringe, and you may not really be able to tell, but this wig is a lace front even though it does have this fringe. And also, if you can see, I should be wearing a more skin coloured wig cap so it doesn't show through as much, but I usually do wear skin coloured wig caps for lace fronts because obviously the lace is see-through. Like, you want to be able to see something that looks like your scalp through a lace front, obviously, but I have a lot of wigs to go through right now and I just, to be honest, can't be bothered to change my wig cap. So at least this does show how long the fringe actually is. So if you can see, the front of the wig actually starts here. The fringe is quite long, so you can technically put this into a side fringe and pull the wig more down if you want to, or if you just have a like bigger forehead than me, which that's impressive if you do. I just pull the wig back on my head to make it easy. You can obviously cut the fringe to a shorter length if you want to. I do have a video, the last video that I did, cutting a full fringe into one of my wigs. Honestly, I don't have like the best technique, but I mean, if you want to see how I cut full fringes into my wigs, then I will link that below. I guess this is really the only negative I have with this wig, is I wish the fringe was a little bit shorter. If I put it on properly, the fringe comes down to about here, which does give you the freedom for like side fringes and stuff like that. It's a fairly new release, it only came out recently, and yeah, so this is Deep Purple. So this wig is called Callisto. It is this natural looking cool toned blonde wig, which I absolutely love. I really don't wear this one enough. I really like how it looks whenever I put it on. For some reason I just don't wear it much. Honestly, I don't usually like blonde wigs that much. I feel like I'm really picky with blonde wigs on myself personally. A lot of the time I think blonde washes me out a little bit. I feel like blonde wigs are a tricky one to get right. A lot of the time they look a bit too yellow, or just the colour looks a little bit off. Sometimes they're quite shiny, but this one I think is the perfect looking natural blonde colour. I'm super happy to have this wig because the blonde is perfect, in my opinion. This also has some really nice light waves through it, which it just looks so nice. I absolutely love this wig. I feel like this is such an angelic looking wig. I think it looks so cute and so dainty and delicate. I love the fringe in this wig, how it kind of goes out and then in. I absolutely love when fringes do that. I absolutely love it. I'm kind of running out of things to say. I feel like I'm going to be saying the phrase "I absolutely love it" like 5 million times in this video. But it's true, I don't know what else to say. Let's move on to the next wig. I've just realised that most of my favourite wigs have full fringes. It's the best way to cover up a giant forehead. So this wig is sadly a discontinued wig, which makes me so sad. Look how nice it looks. Like, oh, this is definitely by far one of my absolute favourite wigs that I even own. The colour of this wig is so nice. Like, I am in love with this wig. Honestly, I'm not really sure why they discontinued this wig, because I think it's one of the best looking wigs that they have ever put out. I think it might be because the cap construction is a little bit different and it might be a bit more thin than their wigs usually are, but like, I don't even care because just this wig looks so nice. It is so beautiful. I literally always feel so cute wearing this wig. The fibres actually look amazing. The colour is lovely. The shine is honestly really beautiful. I don't have any other wigs of this colour, but honestly I think this is one of my favourite colours on myself. I just keep looking at myself in my little camera display viewfinder thing. I can't find the words to describe how beautiful this wig is. I feel like I'm being really dramatic right now. It's just so nice. I love it so much. Everything about the way this wig looks is perfect to me. I'm not really sure what else I can say about this. I just absolutely love it. I know I said it again, but it's true. Don't even want to take this off, but we're going to because we have more wigs to get through. On to the next wig. I decided to put this wig cap on after all. Hello ladies. So this wig is a brand new one. It is not out yet. It's so new it doesn't even have a name yet. Oh my god, how could I not include this? Because look at it. It's a bright, super bright neon green lace front. I love it. Unlike the last green wig that I showed you, this one is like, it's neon. This wig is so cool. The only thing that would make this wig better is if it would glow in the dark. Like, that would be so cool. That would be so awesome. It looks like it would glow in the dark, but it doesn't. But I mean, it looks amazing. It doesn't quite go with the outfit that I'm wearing today, but like with the right outfit this looks so awesome. It's comfortable, it's nice and thick. I'm very attracted to bright neon and just different and weird, so obviously I would love this wig because it's a bright neon green wig. Like, that's the furthest thing from natural that you could possibly get, and I love it. I was thinking of maybe changing the parting, like maybe not doing that because that looks bad, but changing it to a side fringe or something maybe, or I could just rotate it on my head and then have it like that. Like I said, this is nice and thick and it has these really nice waves at the bottom. I just feel so cool wearing this. This is definitely one of my most awesome striking wigs in my collection. So moving on to the next wig. I'm not sure how many wigs are left. We're getting there. We'll be at the end soon. So this wig is called Peach Tea, obviously because of the colour. It is peach, and this wig is just so super cute. It's one of the cutest wigs I own. The length and the style of it is just adorable, and honestly this is my favourite colour, so when I first saw this I immediately knew that I needed to have it in my life. I always feel so cute. There's a dog outside. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god. Anyway, back to the video. I feel like my life consists of thinking about food and getting distracted by dogs. But yeah, this wig, oh my god, it's so cute. The curls in this wig are just so cute. The length I absolutely love. It's super easy to wear. I will say that the fringe does need a little bit of back combing for it to stay this way, which I'm fine with, honestly. Unless I back comb it and make it stay this way, it does kind of go everywhere, I guess, and like it's a bit difficult to manage, but just back combing it a little bit and swooping it to the side I think looks adorable and it stays there. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it, so I guess let's move on to the next wig. Okay, I know I said the last wig was one of the cutest wigs that I own, but I think this one is just as cute. This wig is called Sweetheart. Was called Sweetheart. It's unfortunately discontinued, which is such a shame because it seriously is just one of the cutest wigs I have ever had. Honestly, it's so cute. The colour, like everything, the style. Oh my god, it's so cute. The fibres in this wig look so nice. The shine is so soft. I adore the colours in this wig and the gradient is just so beautiful. I think the thing that makes this wig as cute as it is the style, like the way it curves at the bottom here. I think the fringe is done perfectly as well. It's nice and wispy, but it's not too thin. I love the way it comes out at the bottom and round. The colours so nice. I'm learning today that my vocabulary for things that look nice is very limited. I feel like I'm just repeating myself with each wig, but this wig is so cute. I literally always feel so adorable wearing this. I think Sweetheart was the perfect name for this wig because it's just makes you feel like a little sweetheart. It's so smooth and soft as well, and like the length, it's so manageable. But with that, there is one wig left. Just one more wig. This video actually took a lot longer than I expected it to, but I've been having fun revisiting all of my favourite wigs that I haven't worn in a while. So now finally moving on to the last wig of today's video. I feel really bad ending this video on another discontinued wig, but I had to include this. There's no way I couldn't because I love it so much. This is obviously a much more natural wig compared to most of the other wigs. I am usually more drawn to unnatural looking wigs, but this one is so nice. It looks so good. This one was called OUIJA and it is discontinued, unfortunately. I'm not sure why, because there's nothing wrong with this wig. I think it looks amazing. I mean, it's obviously one of my favorites, so I really love this. It's like the perfect black wig in my opinion. Everything in this wig is done perfectly. I love the actual like color of the black. It's a more like a natural black rather than a jet black, which I always love in black wigs. I don't know if you'd really be able to see on camera, but it does have the slightest kind of brown tint to it. I just think it looks really nice. It has slight waves right at the bottom at the ends of the hair. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything. That's all of my favourite wigs from Lush Wigs. Be sure to let me know in the comments which your favourite of my favourites is. I don't think I can choose a favourite. Like each time I put on one of these wigs I'm like, oh, this is my favourite wig, but then like I put on another one of them and then that's my favourite, and I can't decide which I like more. I'm a very indecisive person. They're all my favourite wigs. They're all my babies. How could I choose a favourite out of all of my babies? But yeah, I guess that is everything. So before I end this video, if you want to follow me on my other social medias, my Instagram is SwezoChan and my Twitter is SwezoChan with an extra N at the end. I'm very active on Instagram and I'm always wearing a different wig in each look. So if you want to see more wigs than just these and you want to keep more up to date with me, then you can go and follow my Instagram. There will be a link right at the bottom of the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Facebook page that I never really use, but you can check that out as well if you want to. But yeah, I guess that concludes today's video, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave this video a like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to leave a comment down below of your favourite wig from this video. I hope you have a wonderful day and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!